Seven Catholic 2023 4-star.
How many offers do you have?
UA All-American.
How would you describe yourself as a person? How do you balance outside life, having fun, hanging out with your homeboys with the grind? What do you listen to on game day? What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, man. And today we got something different for y'all boys. I know y'all not used to this setting. We're in a different setting with it. But I'm finna introduce y'all to somebody that y'all should already know because he a dog. But let's get right into it. Lewis Carter, welcome to the show, dog. Man, introduce yourself to the people, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm Lewis Carter. As y'all can know, like Bit Lou. I go to Seven Catholic 2023 4-star. UA All-American. My athlete.
All right. So what we're gonna do with Lou today is we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna have a conversation, ask him a few questions that y'all may want to know. That I know a lot of people want to see his opinion on, and my opinion on different things and outlooks in life. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna start by asking him a few questions that's just kind of simple and that I know y'all want to know, and we're gonna go from there. So Lou, how would you describe yourself as a person?
I can describe myself as a person like as a humble dude, you know, and I'm a very great leader, and you know I always got my mindset to do the right thing, you know, through good and bad.
Right, and Lou, I feel like that is exactly true, man. I feel like you had so many opportunities through your childhood, growing up, and still to this day, where you could veer off and you know do some other things that may have not been a part of you know your journey to where you're leading to now, which is playing college football at the Division I level and going to the league. All right, so Lou, what's your favorite love song? Whenever, you know what I'm saying, you going through it with your girl or something and she broke up with you, what you listening to, bro?
Most of the time, you know, I can listen to Rod Wave like when I'm up, but like when I'm like if I'm going through it, I'll probably turn on probably like something like Rick Ross, probably.
Rick Ross?
Probably like my favorite song, probably like Diced Pineapple. I listen to that.
Okay. What's something random that you like that other people usually don't like food or something? Like, I know for me, something random that I like is avocados. Like people usually don't like that. So guacamole and stuff. What's something that you like? People be like, ew, you eat that?
Like probably like crackers and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Crackers and cheese. I eat crackers and cheese with some water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a little cracker and cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
So they say linebackers can't dance. Can you dance?
I'm gonna keep it real.
Keep it real, bro. We on the show. Keep it real.
I've been trying to dance, but I ain't really there yet. I'm learning. But right now I can't dance.
So would you be on TikTok? Would you be?
I got one video on TikTok, and that's of a football play. All my offense, that's it.
No, okay, dude. We gonna teach you how to dance, dude. Okay, what do you listen to on game day? What's your game day playlist? Who you listening to?
On game day, mostly I'm listening to either Meek Mill, Rod Wave, Kodak Black. There's a couple artists I listen to, a couple of my homeboys and stuff like that, unreleased. Cool.
So, Lou, I guess my question to you on this one is, what intrigues you from college coaching? Like, what does a college coach say to make you be like, I really rock with that school? I mean, I go first. I feel like when a college coach talk about family atmosphere, when they talk about being a mentor, because like through my life I had a lot of mentors, and I feel like that just built me up to who I am today because I always had somebody to look up and to show it to me. So when I get to college, I don't want that to change because I'm gonna be away from my family, away from the people that love me. So I want somebody to be there to, you know what I'm saying, help me, guide me through that. So what's some stuff that a college coach like stand out to you?
Well, that's real, but when a college coach talk to me, I feel like what stand out to me is when they say they looking to build me, like not only as a football player, but as an overall man.
Yeah.
I feel like when they say stuff that like really affects my family, like when they bring my family into it, I feel like they trying to make my family happy, not just me.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so our food just came. Right here we got some tortilla chips with spinach dip, and then we got honey and I think what is that? Honey and lemon pepper wings or hot and lemon pepper, whatever you say. I'm gonna try those in a minute. Get some fries. What you got, Lou?
I got chicken tenders, they mild, not a whole bunch of fries. Mild chicken tenders and I think honey.
Yeah. Honey, he said hot and spinach. Not spinach, but I got hot and lemon. You mixed it with the same thing I did. I got so yeah. That's what we got. That's what we're grabbing on. So you know, it's been a lot of coaching moves. Coach Dan Mullen is the closest to us. Got fired. They brought in a new coach. How is all these changes in moving coaches and switching jobs? How is that affecting you?
I feel like it's hard for like the athletes, you know. In the So you gotta I feel like you gotta create a relationship with the school, that you gotta love the environment, the school, the players. Like, I feel like just the atmosphere of it. Right? So you gotta focus on like the school side of it, and I don't know, build a relationship with the people other than the coaches. Yeah.
Yes, like I see some players, you know, they mess up building relationships with only the coaches. I understand, you know, building a relationship with the coaches because that's who you're gonna spend all your time with. So like that, you're gonna be there. Those are football coaches. But what happens when those guys leave? Because just like you're gonna do what's best for you, they gonna do what's best for them too, no matter what they tell you. So they get a head coach job somewhere else, that coach is gonna go. So you know, me, I feel like what's important to me on choosing a school is like how my mom feel about the school, because like, you know, she got a mother intuition and like kind of like can feel energy. So wherever I go, she definitely gotta like, you know what I'm saying, feel the vibe and stuff like that. Do your parents like do they feeling like affect you on what you choose for school, or is it just like, if my mom want me to go to Florida, then I don't really care, I'll go somewhere else, I'll go to Georgia.
And my parents, my family, they got a big impact on whether like where I make my decision at, you know, because depending on like how far I go from home, I want them up there like most of all my games. So when they in them stands, I feel like more motivated and stuff like that. I'm putting on, they can see everything I'm doing, so putting on for them.
Right. So Lou, take me back to childhood. How long have you played football? Talk me through your childhood football experience, all that.
I started playing football that fall, so that's like I wasn't all that good. Right. You know, most of them dogs start off at D-line, O-line.
You know something, boy.
Tight ends. Like, you know, I know you play O-line, D-line, big dude, tall. But like once I got older, I got 12. You know, Coach Chain, Coach Duke, all them boys, they started putting me at like tight end. I went from tight end. I started off at D-end, and then somehow I got moved to running back.
Right.
And then once I got moved to running back, I got moved to linebacker. And it just went up from there. I got moved to receiver. I was playing everywhere, quarterback, all that. And then
that's exactly how I feel too. Like all them dogs start at O-line. Because I started at center. You know, blocking for my dog, Makai. And, that was when Carter Knox was the quarterback for the Ravens. And I was just the center and the guard. I played a little bit D-tackle. And I was just one of those boys, you know what I'm saying, the coaches knew that I was just going to drive my guy out the way.
Drive my way for the running back,
So that's
all that.
All right, so let's switch over a little bit from the crew, and I know you get that a lot. How do you balance your outside life, having fun, hanging out with your homeboys with the grind? How do you balance that?
You know, most of my homeboys, we play ball and stuff like that, so like, half of the time we grind together, we having fun together. Like when you grind, you gotta find the fun in the grind. It's gonna be some days you don't really want to go, you don't want to do it. Like you gotta do it when you don't want to, you know. But like other than that, around all the time I go work out and then go back home and probably like chill with the boys on the weekend and stuff like that. Knock a little more workout. But most of the time on my weekends, I'm not gonna work out, chilling with the family, trying to cherish time with family. You know, before I got a year left until I go out to college. Right. So I try to cherish time with my homies, my family, and all that stuff.
Yeah, and Lou, like that's crazy that you just said that, because like for this past few months, like maybe three months, I just felt like I have a different appreciation for like my family, people around me, and I feel like I'm growing up, so like I want to cherish that time with them. And another thing I want to hit on that you said that was just that I agree with as well. You gotta find the fun in the grind. I feel like that's what made me so much better as a football player, is that I found how to love the work. I wasn't scared or afraid to put in the work, because I was enjoying the process. So I like what you just said right there. All right, so Lou, what has been the hardest part about becoming one of the top guys in your class in the country? What's hard about that?
I feel like when you like trying to get up there, trying to get your name out there, it's like easy because you working, you like working hard and stuff like that. But once you get there, that's the hardest part. And sometimes some dudes get up there and they get satisfied. They get like they don't work as hard as they did when they was trying to get their name out there and stuff like that. Mostly, but I feel like the hard part about it is just like stay consistent and keep doing what you've been doing like before your name got big and stuff like that. You gotta stay consistent and not get satisfied.
All right, so like this happened to me Thursday, I think. Whenever I recorded your highlight reaction, I stayed home from school that day because just I was tired. I stayed home from school and I had track practice, and I felt like I wasn't gonna go, but I felt like I was like, the older me would have still went because I was working to get to this point. So why am I stopping what got me to this point? Now I'm not even nowhere near where I really want to be. So why would I stop right here? So I just forced myself to go to track practice. I really didn't even want to go. So that's like a prime example of what you just said, bro. All right, so this is a new topic. How important are NIL deals now being a thing? And like, would you commit to a school or sign with a school just based on like an idea? Like, I mean, say if JSU say we got $2 million NIL deal for you right now, like, how big of that is a factor?
I mean, like, it's a big deal, but I feel like it's gonna come in. Like, I'm gonna make that decision based off like how much love I got for the school and stuff like that. So if I'm feeling the school, and then I feel like that NIL deal like is enough for me, then I'm gonna take it. But like most of like the important thing is really having the love for the school, being in the right place, me loving the environment, the coaches, like this, everything around it.
Right. So you wouldn't go to a school that
I ain't go to the most money or whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't chasing. I'm like really chasing like
genuine.
Yeah,
for sure. What's your opinion on the transfer portal? How do you think that affects like us, high school recruits? How do you think
that my opinion on it is that I mean I feel like it's good for like once you get there, like the college with the high school players that are seniors right now. I feel like it affects them a lot because we trying to make a decision on where we want to go, but also like at the same time, college coaches like schools are getting like athletes from other colleges that I feel like messing our depth up and like whatever position we playing, like planning on getting into like once we get there.
All right, for sure. What brings you the biggest joy besides the game of football?
Really my family. Like probably I feel like the process of like all like the football stuff, like mostly overall is my family. They push me every day like, to be the best person I can do.
I kind of feel the same way about that. Specifically, my little brother. Like I feel like that just ever since he been born, like that just brings so much joy to me. Like every time I go home, I just even if I had a bad day, I just smile.
Yeah, he looking up to me.
This was just off dome how our conversation flew by and kind of rolled. What you throwing on game day? What's your must-have drill game day?
When I play without tape, I don't feel right, so I gotta have that cleat tape. And I have like mostly every game I had them bands on, below my knees. I don't know, it just feel right somehow. I can't play without them gloves. I need them gloves. Gotta have a visor unless it's like a rainy day, And then I had like a little tight shirt, a little fitted shirt. Sit like right here, white shirt. But other than that, that's it. Like little drip. Sometimes I have the sleeves and stuff like that. How about you?
Tape. Ankle tape is a must. I gotta have the spatulas too.
The wrist tape too.
Wrist tape. Gloves is a must. I've been rocking with towels lately. I don't know what it is, but I just like them.
You gotta have it.
I haven't found out what I like the most, like for shirt, like whether I like the long shirt that hang out, or do I like the one that you wear? So I don't know, or if I like my jump rolled up. I don't know how I like my stuff yet. I'm just experimenting this year. But all right, we'll cut this part out. What part were you talking about? What state?
Yeah, incoming freshman.
Okay. So what do you think is the biggest mistake that most freshmen make, incoming freshmen coming to high school football players make?
I feel like the biggest mistake they make is like really chasing the fame, like chasing the offers and stuff like that. Everything they see on Instagram, because like say if like incoming freshmen looking at me, they're looking at all the offers I got and stuff. They ain't looking at the work I really put in day out. So I feel like when you coming in as a freshman, you should think about playing first, like really being able to get on the field and showcase your talent.
Yeah, and another thing that I feel like some freshmen don't take serious that haven't fully matured yet is the weight room. Because like them dudes you playing with, the dudes like you, so like you gotta, fill out a little bit more, and get some of that testosterone. But
when I was young, I stayed in that weight room. I stayed in that weight room.
And what else you gonna do?
Like I thought football. What impact you gonna make?
Wait, you want to do football go wrong?
What impact you gonna make after football? Like, what's your main goal?
So this is pretty much the last question, Lou. What do you want your impact? What do you want your legacy to be after football? Like, what do you want to do after football to make an impact on life?
Really, I feel like my legacy, I make a legacy like through football, basically. Like, so when I'm on the field, basically, I feel like when, like, say if I'm hurt or something, like something hurt, I'm tired. When I'm on the field, I keep going, like, cause pretty much you never gonna really see me coming out unless like really something bothers me. So I be tired of stuff hurt, but like one thing I'm gonna keep going. And I try to like imitate that off, like basically show that off in life. Like when things get hard, I keep going, you know. Like basically my impact. Once I'm done with football, I want to come back and like affect the younger generation, like with boys who had the same vision as me and want to do the same thing as me, but like put them in a better situation, and, like let them know the game, what's right, what's wrong to do.
Right. And I feel like that's one of your best attributes, Lou. Your relentless motor, because that is something that just stands out about you, and the fact that you're taking that over, you know, life is big. One of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel, because I obviously have offers as well, so I just want to show people underneath the younger generation that like what I'm doing is not too far, like it's really in reach and distance.
Yeah.
So if you know what I'm saying, if I can just show that to them and let them know that it's not as big as they think, because a lot of times people will kill their own dreams just because they think, oh, that's too big. I can never do that.
Yeah.
So I made this to, you know what I'm saying, show them that this is within distance, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can do this. If I'm doing this, we can do it as well. So yeah. What's the last thing, advice that you would give to somebody that looks up to you, somebody that want to be like Lewis Carter?
Advice that I give like younger persons, like really just keep going. Things get hard, keep going, and don't try to make stuff like what you see on Instagram, on the internet, and stuff like that. That ain't like, it's like more to it, you know. It's like you put in more work like off of Instagram than you do like everything you show. So like just be focused on the main goal and stay on track. If you see somebody doing the wrong thing and stuff like that, just stay on your path and like have your main goal set in your mind.
Right, keep the main goal the main goal. Appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, meeting with me, talking to me on the channel, man. I know they're gonna love this video. But yeah, man, appreciate you for rocking with me.